Okay, guys, so we're in 2 Corinthians 5 and 7. For we walk by faith and not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5 and 7. For we walk by faith and not by sight. And who remembers to walk by faith and not by sight is to believe. And so what does that say when we're looking at it in reference to a process? Because we have to know that it's not going to be instant. Miracles, the miraculous is definitely instant. But when we are to walk by faith, we have to know it's a process. I mean, just in the natural, to walk, put one foot in front of the other. But not only that, when you begin to see some growth, it's not going to be something that is going to give you instant results. You have to know that's the reason why believe is there. It's impossible to please God without faith. So we have to believe that he is who he says he is. He is God, a true and living God, God in three persons. So this is why we're spending more time with 2 Corinthians 5 and 7, because we have to know we're walking by faith. We have to walk things out. And so, again, that is to believe. So you gotta know that this is not something that's going to be instant. And so when you're going through your test, because God will put our faith to a test. You gotta know God is trying to see, do you believe me when all odds are against you? Do you believe me when your situations and your circumstances just look like it's at a fail? It doesn't look like there's any success anywhere. Do you still believe me? You gotta know those moments are going to occur because your faith is being put to a test. Because to walk by faith and not by sight is to believe. And so this is why we spend so much time in the word, because you got to build your faith. Faith has to be built. And so therefore, you're building it by spending time in his word. Jesus is the word. So you're spending time with Jesus. Hallelujah. You got to build your faith. You got to walk out your faith. You got to know that it is to believe. So therefore, when your faith is being put to a test, you got to know, I want to pass my test. I want to pass my test. God, I believe you. I believe you no matter what. You see? Because the goal is to believe. Even if you don't receive the tangible thing, you still passed your test because you didn't doubt. You believed. You got to stand firm knowing that God is who he says he is. Because no matter what tangible things that you may or may not get, he's still God. Hallelujah. Job says, though you slay me, yet will I trust you. He's still God.